I know how much money I will need in order to live the lifestyle I want to sustain after I sell my business. The answer to this predominantly is I have no idea and I have too much to think about to figure it out. That can be a very overwhelming and large concept and idea for a lot of owners, but it doesn't have to be that complicated. It does take a little bit of time, and all of this, I'm going to tell you right now, all of this will take a little bit of time to figure out and do a little bit of work and stuff like that. But this is when you go find your financial planner, your wealth manager, and you say, Jane, I need to figure out, I need to understand how much I'm going to need when I retire in order to live the lifestyle that I want or that I want to sustain after I sell my business. Can you help me? And she's going to go, of course I can, because they all have a nice little formula or a fill in the checklist thing. And you're going to fill in your finances, and you're going to fill in, your monthly expenses, and you're going to figure out what you want to do after you retire. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be playing golf all day, every day, because first of all, if that's what you're doing, your spouse is going to get bored. And if they're doing it with you, sooner or later, both of you are going to get bored. That's not something you're going to do all day, every day. So figure out really what it is that you're going to do. Are you going to start a new venture? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to be a travel blogger? Whatever. Figure out what you're going to need and work with your financial person to figure out what that number is. You have to know that number, because you need to know what you're going to need. So you're going to need to know what you have and what you're going to need to get out of the business. See how this snowballs? The next question is, I understand that there may be a gap between how much I have today, including the current value of the business, and how much I will need to live my desired lifestyle. That is exactly what I just rambled on about for the last 20 seconds, because it's the gap between, understanding what you're going to need when you want to retire. What do you have now? What is the value of the business to add to what you have now? And what's the difference between what you need and what you have combined? That's the gap. And that's what we work to fill in. And over the next several years, building the value of the business, whatever we have to do to fill that gap. And that's why, again, you want to do this before the year you want to retire.